Show. It's your boy Dame D, and I am back with another. We are back for Game 7, Orlando Magic versus Detroit Pistons. We back at home. We about to get ready to close it out. Game 7 is getting ready to start up. So I just want to say what up, though, to everybody. Uh, had a great night last night watching the fight. It was a great fight last night, Saturday night fight. You had your boy, the Mexican Monster, had a good night winning the Cruiserweight Championship fight. So we're going to follow that up with another day with Game 7, Orlando Magic versus Detroit Pistons. So I want to say what up, though, to everybody. A lot of people didn't think we was gonna make it here, but I called it. I knew we was gonna go down to Orlando, Game 6, get that W, and close it out, and come back home for the win. So this is gonna be a good, interesting game. I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Your boy's close to his goals over here. We're close to 1,000 subscribers. My 1,000 subscriber, I will announce. I'm going to probably be giving out, you know. Some type of bonus or something like that for my surprise, I should say, for my 1,000 subscribers. So you should be that 1,000 subscriber. Don't let it not be you. Yep. So look, a lot of people didn't think we was gonna be able to do it. We back. Um, K put up some points. Hopefully he can do it again tonight. So I'm just waiting. I'm kind of trying to listen to the startup of the game, man, trying to entertain you guys. But yeah, man, hopefully Monday everything will be everything. I'll be able to bring multiple people back in. But right now I did not receive my mixer, so I'm still down. I'm still just down to using my phone right now. So we will hopefully we'll be back up and running and be able to have everything back up, like I said, like how things were going. But I want to welcome everybody to the show. It's going to be a good, interesting game tonight. Let me know who you picking to win. Who do you got? Yeah, man. A lot of people underestimated Orlando, as the number 8 seed, but a lot of people fail to realize that the Orlando Magic was a really good squad. They were just an injured squad. They had a lot of injuries that, hurt the squad throughout the regular season, but they were able to come together at the end of the season, and make the playoffs with that eight seed, I should say. But it's been shown that they've been some pests. They're really not a number eight seed. They've taken the number 1 seed Detroit Pistons to the to the seventh and final game. But we back at home. We did what we needed to do. We went and closed out game on the road in Orlando. So we did what we needed to do out in Orlando. Now we just got to finish the work up and close it out tonight at home. But that Polo Bancher road, that boy, hey, we gotta lock him down. Durant got to be on this thing tonight. He got to be able to block shots and get rebounds. And the keys to victory tonight is no turnovers. Yeah, Polio Banchero, we got to shut that boy down. But I want to say what up, though, to everybody. The comment section is definitely open. Give me a second. Let me grab my tablet so I can see all the comments coming in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me make sure that everybody can hear me, too. It's going down. They don't let us back in it. They should have closed it out in Orlando. They should have closed it out. They gave us life. I'm just trying to make sure everybody can hear me. Come on, man, with this buffering, we can start that shit. Yep, but it's going down. Orlando had the chance to close it out. They had us down 3-1. We were able to come back, win two straight games, and now we are getting ready to close it out at the crib. So I'm getting ready to go to my channel to make sure you guys can hear me loud and clear. Comment section is open. I definitely want you guys to comment, interact with your boy during tonight's game. So I got Big Hen. He's going to be joining us shortly once the game starts up. During tonight's game. Okay, so I think we can definitely be heard. So let me turn this down. So yeah, man, I can't wait. It's going down. They gave us life. We back in it. We back home. We got the crowd behind us. Therefore, we should have the energy of the crowd. The bench should come off playing good. Normally, when you're at home, everyone plays good and we come together. So, it's time to close it out. Play that Detroit basketball, that defense, and bring it on home for the fans. What up, though? The comment section is definitely open. I need for you guys to interact, comment. I would love to hear your thoughts, your opinion. Tell me who you think is gonna win this game tonight. Give me your opinions and your thoughts. Tell me what do you think Cade is gonna finish back up with a 30-plus game? Um, to me, besides K, really the other MVP has been your boy Tobias Harris. He's definitely been keeping us in the game. I think he at least, in my opinion, got to go for another, at least 25 to close it out because we know Orlando, they're going to be desperate. Both sides are going to be desperate, but they're definitely going to be desperate. They're going to be throwing up a lot of shots. You know, um, and this is it. The refs is going to let the boys play, so we gotta be defensive minded, no turnovers. Because really we let a lot of those games in the early part, game one, game three, and four slip away because of turnovers. So we got to be mindful, of these turnovers. So yeah, I would love for you guys to comment. I want to hear you guys' opinion and your thoughts on tonight's game. So I'm going to my channel so I can see you guys' opinions. So, like I said, I'm waiting on Big Hen to join us. I want to welcome everybody to the show. We're gonna try to keep y'all entertained and give y'all live commentary. But let me know if you can hear the commentary in my background. Yep, so the comment section is open. What up, though, to everybody? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Your boy is close to 1,000 subscribers. That's one of my goals that I'm trying to reach, before the end of next month. We should have been there, but we've been down for a minute. But we're officially back up. Here's the starting lineup. So it's going down. Give me your thoughts on today's game. Who you going with? Do you think Orlando has a chance, or is them the Pistons? The Detroit boys gonna close it out, which I think they're gonna close it out tonight. Orlando had a chance 2 games in a row. They wasn't able to close it out. They breathed life back into us, and it's back on. You gotta excuse me, been sipping already. It's a little early. But you gotta admit the momentum have shifted back to Detroit. They allowed us to come back from 24 down to be able to close out game six. K had a great game. But tonight we need everybody to be firing on all cylinders. Duncan Robinson needs to have a great game. Thomas, he needs to also have a great defensive game. Durham needs to have a great defensive game, and we need to get him active offensively early. And Tobias Harris, that hey, listen, if it I know K been doing this thing, but he's the reason why we're here at game seven too. You know, he's been doing his thing. He's been aggressive. He's been putting the ball in their motherfucking face. You know what I mean? And that's the mindset that K need to have. When he take that ball to the hole, dunk that bitch. Quit. You know, I'm not gonna say the bunnies is cool, but you know, it was some of them games where he was blowing bunnies where you got to put that ball in the basket by dunking that bitch down. You know, but here we go. First quarter. Give me your thoughts. The comment section is open. I want to hear you guys' opinion, your thoughts, your comments. Tell me what you think it's gonna do. And we gotta keep contained of that boy Bang. You know what I mean? Cause that boy, I ain't gonna lie, and Suggs too. He's a pest. You know, and you want to join me, come on in, DM. I mean, put your email in a comment or DM me, and I'll be able to bring you in and send you a link, and that way you'll be able to come in and join the show. Here we go. Here we go. We got that home crowd behind us. I'm Detroit Pistons getting ready to close it out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, but look, I want K to be very aggressive tonight. You know, the 3 point shooting, display that he displayed last game was, pretty good, but I want him to focus more on that, on staying in the paint. Be aggressive, get to that rack, get these boys in foul trouble. Make them play on their toes. But here we go with the tip off. Okay, Orlando won the tip off. Carroll with the ball. K on Suggs. All right, Doran on defense. Back to Kane. Okay, in and out. Duncan Robinson on the rebound. K got the ball in his hand. Now, see, and this is what K got to go right to the whole fucking turnover. This is what I'm talking about. Nothing. Good defense. We was able to rebound and get the defense and foul on Suggs. Yes, there we go. But we got to limit these turnovers. Already, we turning the ball over. You know what I mean? But that's just good defense. That's good defense by Thomas. Could have been a jump ball. All right, Durham to Cade. Cade in the middle, up for the shot. Durham, Durham with the rebound, right back in. So Detroit gets on the board first. Let's go. All right, I got too much stuff going on. I got to turn something off. Okay, Kane passes. Suggs passes to the corner for three. Misses. Here we go. Thomas with the rebound. Dribbles up court. Back to Duncan for three. Misses it. All right. Suggs with the ball. Dribble up. Lined up for three. Misses it. Duncan Robinson with the rebound. Passes it off to Cade. Cade got the ball midcourt. Back to Duncan Robinson. Tobias Harris is with the ball. Backs down low. There you go. And that's what I want. He's double teamed. Went up for the shot. Bam. Misses the shot. Wow. That was a good look, though. Pistons up 0-2. Suggs with the ball. Passes off into the corner for Kane. Back to Harold for three. Hits the three. 3-2 Orlando. We got to calm down. We don't missed a lot of open shots early that we should have hit. Duncan Robinson for three. Missed the three. Get the rebound. Kept alive by Durham. Come on. Okay. K for three. It's good. Suggs. See, we got to stop them from driving. Suggs and Kane, the motherfuckers is deadly when they're driving. We want them to shoot all these threes, though. Harold for jump shot. That boy got a good game. Yes, he does. Ties it up 5-5. Come on, no turnovers. Suggs up the middle. Back to Bang. Back to Suggs. Carroll in the corner. We're going to have to start doubling down on Carroll. There we go. Here's the double. There we go. Good defense. I just called it. That's how we got to play him. The refs look like they're going to let these boys play. Robinson for three. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. 5-8 Detroit. First quarter, 8 minutes, 10 seconds left. Suggs with the ball. Good defense. Yeah, these boys playing a little fast, but once we settle down, we'll be all right. Good defense. Okay, K bringing it up. Cunningham to Durant for the alley-oop. There we go. Let's go. We got to be aggressive just like that. Hey, that defense is all over the floor. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, with the block. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, come on. Tobias Harris down low. Bam! Come on. I like that shot though. I like Tobias being aggressive down there. Oh my gosh. What up though, y'all? I need for y'all to make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button. Y'all coming in. We closing down on 1,000 subscribers. That's one of my goals that I set out to do, and we are basically there. We're basically 100 and maybe 100 and less than 180 subscribers away. All right, Suggs with the ball up top. Back to Bang, back to Carroll up top for three. Hit the shot. That motherfucker can shoot. I ain't gonna lie, Carroll. We gotta keep 2 men on him. He's gonna be a superstar. K gotta just be able to match his what he's doing, and we'll be all right. Back to Duncan Robinson for three. See, we cannot fall into that trap too of shooting a bunch of threes. See, because they just Harold it again for three. They just made it. Took the lead. All right, so Orlando is up 11-10. That boy Carroll starting to heat up for Orlando. Yeah. We got to keep a closer eye on him. That boy he's the real deal. But like I said, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Give me your thoughts on tonight's game. Who do you think is going to close it out? Game 7, when to go home, Orlando or Detroit? In my opinion, I think Orlando had their chances 2 games ago. I think Detroit is going to be able to close it out tonight with this W. We're going to close it out in front of our fans. Yeah, man, we starting off pretty decent. Like I said, we have to limit these turnovers. It's been not as many, but we had a few turnovers that should have led should have been points. But they turned into points for Orlando. So we just got to limit our turnovers and we'll be all right. Thus far, the defense is looking to be pretty steady and pretty good. And we'll be able to just get everybody involved, through the defense offensively, if you understand what I'm trying to say. If you don't understand what I mean, we go out there and set the defensive tone. Therefore, later on, offensively, everyone will be able to get involved. Yep, and I'm waiting on Big Hen. Big Hen is going to be joining us, speaking his commentary on the game. What up, though? We are. Your, your boy is live, so if you want to come on down here, that's Lil Dame D. So he might be coming down here joining me watching the game periodically. But yeah, man, it was a good start thus far. The defense is looking good. I'm live, so you got to be quiet with that yelling. So yes, the defense is looking pretty good thus far. We just got to limit these turnovers, and we'll be all right. So the comment section is open. So give me you guys' opinion. Give me your thoughts on the game thus far. Give me your opinion. What do you think? What do you think that the keys for Detroit to win the game? And give me your thoughts on what do you think Orlando needs to do to be able to keep pace and win this game. Because they are on a 2-game losing streak. The momentum has shifted back to Detroit. You gotta go put a shirt on. Go put a shirt on. Yep. So yeah, the momentum has shifted back, but Orlando is a good squad, man. We're definitely gonna have to continue to play a good defensive game, attack the basket, put these boys in foul trouble early. Because Ben Carroll, that boy, he can shoot. Wow. 4 of 6, and he has the only field goal for the Magic. So, 11-10 Orlando, first quarter, 6:09 left in the first. Duncan Robinson. Oh my gosh. Suggs with the ball. Wow. That motherfucker is sneaky. Okay, so Asar, come on. There you go, Asar. Asar Thompson up and one. There we go. So look, this Cade is out. This is the time where Tobias is gonna do his thing, step up. We gotta have people coming off the bench doing their thing. That's a good hard job by Azar, Azar Thompson. Once he develops an offensive game, that boy is he's gonna be a beast. Okay. Oh my gosh. And we need him defensively. It's a plus when he out there scoring. See, and Orlando is looking to hit these. There you go, Tobias. Dunk that bitch. See, and that's what we need Tobias for. But they looking to kill us with this three. There you go, another good block. Tobias with the ball mid-court. Carter with the ball. Pass the ball, man. Robinson for three. Didn't get it. Rebound, Durham. Foul. And that's what we got to do. What up, though, A. Connor Foster? Give me your thoughts on tonight's game. Who you going with, Detroit or Orlando? You know who I'm going with. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, please. We're closing down on 1,000 subscribers. Okay, the Pistons. There we go. All right. So yeah, man. I think we're gonna close it out tonight. Thanks for the comment too. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too, Connor. Yeah, 15-13. I'm right there with you. So my thing is, okay, Cade is back in. We have to get Tobias Harris the ball early too, because without him, we wouldn't even be in this game 7. And the defense is active. Can you hear my background commentary? If not, I want to turn it up a little bit so you guys can hear it. I don't want to just totally drown out the background. But we got to be able to contain Bane. That motherfucker, he's been killing us. Bane and Carroll. They got shooters, man. This is one thing during the offseason we're going to have to reflect and look on. We need another shooter. Tobias Harris, he's been keeping us in the game, but, he's a 15-year veteran. After the season is over with, we got to definitely go out and get another shooter, because in the next round, we possibly may be meeting up with Cleveland, and they got 2 shooters for sure that can give you 40 a night. Here we go, 15-15, K with the ball, taking it up. Now I need for K to be very aggressive. Get these boys in foul trouble early. Here's the double team. Jenkins for 3. There we go. See, and that's what we got to do. You bring that double on K, he passes it off, and we got to knock them threes down. The second round, either we're going to play Cleveland or Toronto, and I would rather play Toronto because if we play Cleveland, they got two killers over there. Arcade up top, Duncan Robinson up top. Man, listen, K be having too many motherfucking turnovers. That's what I was talking about. He gotta listen. We gotta correct that tonight. Oh my gosh. Open for the 3 in the corner. Wow. The Lakers. I like the Lakers, but I don't think they'll come out of the West. There you go, Cunningham. Damn, that's what you got to do. He got to attack that basket. I like the Lakers. They definitely got a good squad, but I don't think they'll be able to get past, um, them other big teams out there in the West. Who won those games last night out west? I see Boston got knocked out. So look, it's wide open for Detroit to make it out of the East. We got to win this game tonight. But like I said, I would rather see Toronto than see Cleveland because they have your boy Harden. He can give you anywhere from 30 to 40 a night. Okay, 76ers won, right. Yeah, okay. See. And I don't think LA is ready for them. Give me your thoughts on that. Do you think LA can win a 7-game series against OKC? Did Denver is Denver still in it? Did they make it to see because I like Denver. What tonight? I may go live for that game tonight. Hey, like I said, you guys gotta normally, I have a setup where I can bring multiple people in. I'm down my mixer. Amazon has not delivered my new mixer, so I'm only able to bring like 1 or 2 people in at a time. Really, one person. But I'll be back up Monday with my new mixer, and I'll be able to use my original setup. But yeah, I may broadcast that game tonight. Yeah, if Luca comes back, then they have a chance for sure. Okay, the Timberwolves did beat the Nuggets in Game 6, so they closed that out. All right, listen, so is Anthony AD, is he out for the season? Because they missing one of their main key players. So how far can Minnesota make it without Anthony Anderson? In my opinion, can they go all the way without him? Is the question I should say. Okay, so he will be back. All right. So yeah, if they can, hey, listen, if they can hold it down until he get back, then they have a chance. Because them young boys, hey, what do you think about New York out on the East? About game 5, second round. Okay, that's cool. Now who they play? Now who do they get this upcoming round? Yeah, the Knicks are doing good. Um, but the thing is, okay, the Spurs. Yeah, see, that's gonna be a tough matchup for the Minnesota. All right, here we go. All right, 2:33 left in the first quarter. Orlando up 2019. Man, for the most part, we got to stay consistent on defense. We've been letting them get a lot of open 3-point shots. Meaning that we're trying to defend that middle, but when they swing that ball around, it's kind of catching us off. Therefore, they're having a lot of open wide shot 3-point shots. So it's 2020. Orlando has the ball. Carroll with the ball. Lost the ball. There we go. See, and that's what we got to do, man. That deep that the fans, that defense. I think it'll be too much pressure because trust me, Orlando is playing with a lot of pressure after losing 2 games in a row. Yeah, Wimby is so good, man. He's too good. What the hell? All right, I see the NBC ESPN got to get this shit together. They like 2 seconds behind. Or maybe that's my shit. All right, Orlando up 22-20. Top of the key. Suggs. Oh my gosh. There we go. Got the rebound. Duncan Robinson for 2. Blew the bunny. There we go. Let's go. What the fuck? Duncan Robinson for 3. Wow. 22-20. That's where I'm at. Let's go. Yeah, I've been having I'm having a lot of, I ain't gonna say a lot of buffering, but I got a lot of shit going on over here. I got my iPad going on, my laptop going. I'm streaming live now, so it's kind of buffering for a second and then it'll come back in. But K with the ball up top. K got attacked. Jamonte Green for 3. What the fuck? Good defense. Let's go. Cunningham down the middle. Oh my God, what the hell? See, and that's what I said. K got to be aggressive. He got to put that shit down. 5 seconds left. Come on, defense, let's go. All right. 2022 into the first quarter. That was a good first quarter. Like I said, turnovers. We had a lot of turnovers. A lot of bunnies was blown. So you got to dunk that bitch. He's trying to put up bunnies. You got to be aggressive. Don't get me wrong, Kate is my man, but a lot of stuff like that, man, you got to be able to go up, dunk it, and get that foul. Because these boys are long and lanky. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. End of the first quarter, 2022. Orlando was up. We look good, man. But we had a lot of, unfortunate turnovers in that first quarter. We got to limit these turnovers. Yeah, man. That was a good first quarter. Like I said, we looked pretty decent. We just had a lot of unforced turnovers that should have not been turnovers that led into points for Orlando. We need to slow down a little bit. Once we slow down, slow it down, and take back control of the offense, we'll be okay. All right, here we go. The start of the second quarter. Come on, Kate. There we go. He said they playing desperate. We got them boys playing desperate, but at the same time, we playing desperate too. The momentum has shifted back to Detroit, but both teams are desperate at this point. Come on, Kate. What the fuck? Yes. Come on. There we go. Yes, them free throws will come back to haunt you. Now, K got to be aggressive. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, once that young boy develop his offensive game, he's gonna be all right. I like Azur. There we go. Azur up the middle. He got to get his handles. He got to get them handles together too. Fuck. That's some bullshit. Who was the foul on? I don't see who the foul was on. We got to get that same love, refs. We got to get that same love back because I did not see a foul on that. 23-25 Orlando. K for three. There we go. I don't really like all them threes early, but you know when they go down. Okay, there we go. Is there with the defensive bang? That's what I'm talking about. The refs letting them boys play. Mm. Yeah. Cutting him up the middle and one. Ah. Come on, K. K got to start hitting these free throws. Oh my gosh. Come on, K. 27-29 Detroit. Suggs for three. Durham with the rebound. Come on, push it up, K. We got to start attacking. We got to put these boys in the penalty. There we go, Tobias. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, Desmond Bain for three. Hey, them boys don't mind throwing them threes up. Durham, down low. Okay, Tobias Harris down low. Come on, K. That's too deep. All the way. Keep attacking. Wow, the refs is not calling shit. They let them boys play. Let it go on each side. Carroll up. Wow. Carroll got game. Carroll definitely got game. That boy got game. You know, on your way in, I need you guys to hit that like, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you're liking and you're sharing. Therefore, my content is getting out. Come on, Kate. No turnovers. Nothing, man. Just tired of these goddamn turnovers. Come on. You know the refs letting them play, man, but you know they not K. He not getting the calls that he should be getting. Kind of upset about that. Mm. Yeah, Ben Carroll, that motherfucker, he got game. He can shoot. We got to start doubling down on Ben Carroll once he get in that key. You know, it's damn. You know, I mean, it's so much you can do up top when he's shooting threes. Wow. Yeah, they on the 8-0 run. It looked like you may be a few seconds ahead of me, it looks like. Yeah, you are. You a couple of seconds ahead of me. All right, K for three. Miss. See, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Tobias. There we go. See, like I said, Tobias is keeping us in the game, man. Cade need to stop shooting all these motherfucking threes. Okay. Yep. So like I said, you're like a couple of seconds ahead of me. Jenkins, Durham, there we go. There we go. Come on. I see what you said. You said he got one now. Hopefully, okay. Cade for three. Bang, bang. Okay. There we go. You're a few seconds ahead of me. We needed that. Being in rip. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It's good when we knocking them threes down, but when I love Durrell, man. When we get a center, a true center, we gonna be a force to be reckoned with Durham. He's really not a center. Yeah, so we just got to limit these turnovers, man. We just been having too many unforced turnovers that's been leading, Orlando, leading back to Orlando scoring points. You really can't do nothing with Ben Carroll hitting them threes. You know what I mean? But he's definitely respected a double team down on that key. So we got to start sending them double teams down, which will open up the 3 points. But we'd rather have them shooting 3 points than having easy buckets down low. Yeah, did you guys watch those fights last night, man? The PBC fights. You had the Mexican Monster last night. It was some great fights. That I went live on and I watched. If not, you can it's all on YouTube now. But it was some great fights. If you guys did not watch those fights last night, you said the Knicks won by 50, by 51 the other day. Yeah, that was crazy. What do you think about the Knicks? Do you think they for real? Stephen A is very happy them Knicks doing good. That's why I say, man, we need one more shooter to be bona fide. Which Tobias Harris, man, he's definitely, deserves a lot of honors, man. Deserves a lot of, because he's been keeping us in this series. Without him, we are eliminated. Cade doing what he's supposed to do. He's the superstar. He's the star of the team. Yeah, he does. He cooked us in that series that we played with them, I think, a few years ago. Yeah, when Bronson is on his thing, it's hard to beat the Knicks. And it's just a plus that what's his name is having a good year. Um, what's the power forward name? It'll come to me in a second. But yeah, when Jalen Brunson is on his thing, it's hard to beat those boys. Yeah, man, there's been a lot of game sevens in these first rounds. So my question to you, Connor, is who do you rather see Detroit play next, Toronto or Cleveland? Because it's a on the Cleveland side, you got two scorers over there that can give you 30, any given night, really 40. All right, I'm having issues with the game. I don't know what's going on. All right, here we go. It depends on if they win the championship. If they win the championship or at least come close, yes, he stays another year. Yeah, I think he stays at least one more year. Okay, look like we're getting ready to challenge this play. Yeah, I mean, see, we gotta get them same calls. The rest be calling some bullshit. Curry, Curry still got a few more years left in him. It just depends on, who they bring in to surround him with. But I can see Curry 2 or 3 more years. LeBron, hey, as long as his body is in shape, which he stays tip top shape, shit, he can play 2, 3 more years. But really and realistically, I think one more year. Because LeBron, my thing with LeBron, you don't want to be them, you don't want to be that guy who's gotten old and past your prime to the point where, but he's still putting up numbers. So, so he's still a big part of LA's offense. So the Detroit Lions, my baby. Of course. Them Lions. Them Detroit Lions. I'm Detroit everything, but don't get me wrong. I like other teams. I like Pat Mahomes, man. I like Kansas City. That's my team out on AFC. So and I like Baltimore. I'm Detroit. My main team is Detroit, but okay, you like the Lions and the Bears and the Raiders. Okay. Yeah, y'all, your Bears look good this year, man. They did their thing. The Bears are definitely going to be a team to be reckoned with this year. You know, um, but I think really what it was, and in my opinion, the Lions had a bad year. We lost a lot of games. That opened up the door for the Bears, but not taking nothing away from them. A lot of injuries opened up the door for the Bears to do what they did this year too. Even though they did their thing. Yeah, I like Lamar Jackson. But the thing is, Lamar Jackson, as long as you in a division with Patrick Mahomes, and I wanted to see. Listen, when Patrick Mahomes went out, I wanted to see your boy from Buffalo do his thing. But last year was the best year for Lamar Jackson and old boy from Buffalo to win the championship. Yeah, but man, Lions. Hopefully, we'll get things together, man. We went out and got some key players that we needed, some DBs. We needed a center and some guards. Josh Allen can't win in the playoffs. It's a fact. I'm not gonna say he can't win, man. Last year I thought was his best time, his best chance to win it. He's a hell of a quarterback. He's just in the league with what pretty much three other great quarterbacks. You got Mahomes, you got Lamar Jackson, and who else could I throw out there? I mean, he's just in the league with great quarterbacks. All right, here we go. 35-38, Detroit, Orlando. Oh, so they did call that foul. Exactly. So listen, that's why I said we got to attack. If they want to call that type of bullshit, 37-38, that's where I'm at. Robinson for three. That motherfucker came by a shot. See, and that's where we can't allow Durham and Thompson. They cannot allow good defense. Let's go. We cannot allow them to come in and steal rebounds from us. You know, and allow Orlando to get second chance points. Come on, Tobias. Let's go. But yeah, Connor, man, you definitely gonna have to send me your email, man, so I can bring you in on the show. If you want to come in, send me your email now. I'll bring you in. You be able to come on in and be up on the panel with me. I was waiting on my brother to come in, but it don't look like he's coming in no time soon. So, but yeah, if you want to come in, send me your email. I'll bring you up here with me. I'll send you a link to the show. All right, we got 5.5 minutes left in the second. 37-38 Detroit. Detroit with the ball. Cunningham up top, down the middle. Now come on. Oh my God. See, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You instead of backing up, fading away, drive that bitch in. See, that's what gets me upset with Cunningham. Let's go. Wow. See, the refs on that bullshit. Oh, he slammed him down. That's crazy. That's okay. You know, they want to call this bullshit in the first half. Make sure we get that same love back in the second half. God damn it, these motherfuckers don't mind shooting threes. All the way. Let's go. Yeah, see, like I said, man, these turnovers, we've turned the ball over and it's led to at least 6 to 8 Orlando Magic points. We got to be able to adjust this second half. I mean, they real aggressive when it comes to K, and these refs are not calling these motherfucking calls. Come on, Tobias. There we go. And one. Let's go. That's why I said we got to be aggressive and put these motherfuckers in the penalty. Come on, Tobias. When to go home. Who will be going home? Let's go. Come on. Oh my God. There you go, Dora. Duncan Robinson. Jenkins for three. Bang, bang. That's what we need. Let's go. Let's go. All the way, K. All the way. Let's go. Fuck. Let's go. Come on, let's go. The fuck, man. Tobias for three. Hey, Ben Chero, that motherfucker is a shooter. Come on, let's go. Right back, Harris. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I told y'all Tobias doing his thing. And one. Let's go. And like I said, Tobias been one of the unsung heroes. You know, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be where we at now. Hey, facts. Let's go. Come on, defense. Let's go. Oh, that's some bullshit. At halftime, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna come back, do a little halftime intermission. But that's some bullshit. Oh, he lost. Oh yeah, that's some bullshit. Yeah, the refs calling some bullshit. Come on. Let's go. That motherfucker can shoot. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Man, come on. Well, look, it's halftime. Your boy, I'll be back after halftime. It's another one. It's your boy, Dame D, and I am out. Peace.